So, hello everyone, welcome back to our tutorial C++ tutorial series. In this lecture, we will focus on theory of file handling. That is theory of file handling. So, I am just completing your theory, and the next video we will focus on the problems and all that stuff. Okay. So, as file handling is an essential concept for managing data. That is, file handling is a crucial part of programming when working with a permanent data storage. By end of this video, you will learn what is file handling and it's important. Okay. The next one is the basic classes provided by the C++. That is basic classes provided by C++. Like standard libraries for file handling. The third one is different mode of operation. That is different mode of file operations. And the last one is the type of files. Okay, so without wasting our time, let's get started. So the first question is, what is file handling? That is, what is file handling? It's the ability of a program to interact with file stored on a computer. That is the ability of a program to interact with file stored on a computer. That is, it's allow three files. That is, it allows three files. First one is read, that is data from the file. Data from file. Second one is write, that is data to file. The third one is append, that is data to existing file. Data to existing file. Okay, that means file help us store data permanently on disk rather than losing it when the program terminated. Okay, so the next question is, why is file handling important? Why is important? So the answer is first, that is data persistent, means data. It means file ensure data is stored permanently even after the program end. Okay. The next one is large data storage. It means file can handle more data compared to variable. That is, file can handle more data compared to variables which are stored in memory. Okay, which are stored in memory. The third one is sharing and reusability. That is sharing and reusability. means file make it easier to share. File make it, that is data between the program and user, that is data between program and user. Okay, and the last one is efficient data processing. It means program can process large data set using file, that is process using large data set using files. Okay, so the real time example, or we can say real life example, is think about a text editor that is okay. When you save a document, it's write your data to a file, okay, that we can say on disk. Ensure it's available the next time you open it, that is your data is saved on disk. I hope you get this one. Okay, so the next one is classes for file handling, that is classes for file handling. C++ provide the fstream library to handle file, that is library fstream. Okay, so for handling files. Okay, so it include three key classes, that is three key classes. The first one is ifstream. Just a second. Ifstream, it used for input file system. So it's mean that is used to read data from a file, for read data from file. Second one is open a file in read mode. Open file in read mode. The next one is offstream, that is offstream. It used for output file system. Okay, so it's used to write data in a file, or we can say write data to a file. The next one is open a file in write mode. So you can write that what you want to write in that editor. And the last one, that is third one, is the fstream. It's used for file system, that it used for both. Use for both, for that is ifstream and offstream. Okay, for if and off as well. So the simple code is that, like for I'm not going to editor, I will tell you in this editor for like one notepad only. Okay, so the example, or we can say that is code snippet, is like if stream input file semicolon. This is for reading only. Okay, second one is offstream output file. This is for writing only. The last one is fstream file. This is for both. Okay, I hope so you get this one. So now let's move further. That is file opening mode. That is second, file opening mode. Okay, so when opening a file, we specify the mode to define how the file is accessed. That is how the file is accessed. So we are taking the most common modes. Okay, so common modes to access file. The first one is I will change the pin iOS in. It means open the file for reading, for only reading. The second one is iOS out. It's out. It means file open the file for writing only. The third one is iOS app. It's for open the file in append mode. That is add data at the end. You can add data at end. The next one, that is fourth one, is iOS binary. Open the file in a binary mode. In a binary mode. That is for non-text file. Non-text files. Okay. And the last one is iOS turn C. Turn C. iOS turn C. Okay. So it's basically a clear the content. Clear the content of the file. If it's exists. If it's exist. So the real life example is, think of opening a node. Okay. So you can read. That is we are saying read mode. That is you can only view. Can only view the data that is in the book. The second one is write mode. Means you can erase everything and start writing afresh. Okay. You can erase and write as well. And the last one is append mode. You can add more information. Okay. You can add more info without deleting that data or without erasing existing data, or you can say content. Okay. So the next is type of files, or you can say types of file. So basically C++ support only two type of file. Only two types of files. That is, the first one is text file, and the another one is binary files. So that is, so we check first text file. So it's basically stored data in a human readable format. That is stored data in human readable format. The second one is each line in the file is a string of character. Each line is a string of character. And the last one is it's commonly used for storing simple data. Simple data like logs, configuration, or any type of record you want to store in this file. Okay. So the simple example is like that the name, that is Karan, age, we are taking something 22, and city, that is Pune. Okay, and semicolon. Don't miss this up. So this is the example of a text file. The next one is binary file. It stored data in a machine readable format. That is machine. Just a second. Machine readable format. It is more efficient. It is more efficient and secure than the text file format. And the last point is it's used for large data, large data sets, or when speed is critical. Okay. The example of binary files is for storing student data. That is storing student data will contain encoded information. Information is not humanized, or we can say human readable. Okay. So this is the example of a binary file. Okay. So the step in file handling. Next topic is steps in file handling. To work with file in C++, follow the basic steps. So basic steps, we have to follow these all. Okay. So that is include the upstream library. So the first one is add hash include upstream to your program. Okay. The second one is open the file. That is use the appropriate class. That is you can use Ifstream, offstream, or upstream, and specify the file path. Specify the file path and the mode of that file and mode, that is text or binary. The third one is perform operations, that is use file object to read, write or append data, that is use the file object to read, write or append the data. And the last one is close the file, that is always close the file to release system resources using close method. So always close file using close method. Okay, so the next one is error handling in file, that is error in file. So file may fail to open due to various resources like first one is a file not found, second one is lack of permission because some files are private as well or password as well, so that is lack of permission. And the third one is if your disk is error or something glitches happen. Okay, to handle such issue, always check if the file is successfully open before performing operation. So the next is like advantages of file handling, that is advantages. The first is efficiency, that is file handle large dataset more efficient than memory variable. More efficient, just a second, that is large dataset more efficient than memory variable. Okay, the second one is persistence, that is data stored in file is permanent, that is permanent data stored. The third one is scalability, that is file make it easier to produce or you can say process, that is file make it easier to process and manage structured data. And the last one is portability, that is data in file can be easily shared between systems. So okay, I hope so you get this all point. So we covered the first one is what file handling is and why it's important. The second one is classes and modes of handling files. The third one is type of files and their uses. And the third one is step to work with file efficiently. That you have to note that this step you want to use when you are working with file handling. In the next video, we are moving to a practical implementation of file handling, where we will write program to read, write, and manipulate file in various systems. So make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to more content. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.